Hello everybody, my name's Dave and welcome to the Points of Articulation. Now, we already went over the Michael Keaton Batmobile, the Batman Forever Batmobile, and Batman and Robin, which many would say killed Batman. Now, I know I'm skipping over a lot of them, but I don't know. Batman vs. Superman, just like Batman and Robin, hit and miss. A lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it. If you got that special DVD, which my dad got, I watched it. It makes it a little better, but I don't know. I think if they took their time like Marvel's movies did, it would have been more laid out. You know, you would have had more characters. But I will say this: Batman saved that movie. I thought Ben Affleck did an amazing job, and you guys can hate me for that. I don't care. I think his Batman was awesome. Put in my 2 cents. If they were to do a single Batman movie, and it wasn't tied into anything else, I think the Court of Owls would be awesome. I think Ben Affleck could pull that off, and it would be sweet. Like him in that metal suit in the Batcave, just killing all those owls, crushing them with the Batmobile. Like, I would be off my tits. That movie would be friggin' awesome. So anyway, today we're looking at the Batman v Superman Batmobile. And, like I said, the movie was hit and miss with a lot of people, but the Batmobile, to me, I thought this thing was awesome. Now, I love the Tumbler from Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, and this was a cool mixture between that and what we had before. So, just like all the other Batmobiles, I'll go over the mold, the paint, and like always, we'll end it there. So, let's get started. Okay, for the mold, we'll start off on the sides. A lot of angled pieces on this. A lot of separate pieces that are glued together or whatnot. We have the wheels here, and the piece wraps around the wheel, and it's pretty neat. It's a little flimsy, but then again, these aren't for kids. The 150 scale Batmobiles are, I'm going to say, meant for collectors, because it's hard for me to find them. I had to get this one offline, because I couldn't find it in any Walmart. Back here in the tire, it's the same thing. This piece goes around the tire. And for this one, the tire is rubber. I don't know about the hubcaps. No, they're not painted. They're just flat black. And then we have angled pieces here. And I believe it's around. And then the whole hood and the cockpit is pushed on it. I may be wrong. I don't really know how they assembled it. But that's what I'm going to guess. So, yeah, we have a little interior here. Getting back to all this detail. Molded line work. Looks like a little vent there. Little piece here. Could be a step to get up here. For the hood itself, we have the molded gun, which was awesome in the movie. All this mold work here, detail. The cockpit doesn't open. It would be cool if it did, but it doesn't. But that's in there with some translucent glass for the window. These two wings in the back. And speaking of the back, here it is. A lot of detail in there. Pistons for the winds that don't work, but it's cool they put it in there. And this side's the same. For the front, here's the bottom. I guess you could call it a bumper. I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm going to call it a bumper anyway. Then we have the front that connects to the gun. The headlights molded in and painted. For the bottom, very detailed. They all got their copyright crap. Hot Wheels. Boop. 3 screws hold it together, or rivets. And that pretty much does it for the mold. I'm very impressed with the mold, because from pictures, it looked like a hard Batmobile to catch in toy form. And I think they did it nicely, even though it has a lot of moving parts. Even got the vents here, the intakes, I guess you could call them. Little lines in the glass. There's just a lot of detail. So next I'll go over the paint. Okay, for the paint for the Batman v Superman Batmobile, it's mostly this battleship gray. And then we have darker grays painted in there. And I don't know if it would work, but if they blackwash this, all these lines I think would show up better. And if I could find another one for $6 somewhere, maybe I would attempt it. I think it would look neat. On the sides we have this light gray, which actually wraps down to the bottom, which is all just this flat gray anyway. And then Same gray as the top of the car on the sides. For the back, it's all the same gray, but we have painted tail lights. Same as the other side, we have dark gray, light gray. The interior is a darker gray, but I think it's this color. Just tons and tons of different shades of gray. We have our headlights here that are painted a nice golden yellow. The gun is black. Then we have dark gunmetal. What the hell is that? Gunmetal gray here, next to the gun. We got a dark gray there. A little dark gray. I don't even know what that is, but it's right there. And then for the bottom, like I said, it's just one color with that light strip going across. The tires are not painted like the other ones. But I think that does it for the paint. I think I covered everything. I don't see anything else worth talking about. If I missed something, let me know. I don't really see anything. But for the length, I'm pretty sure this measures about just about 4 inches. Yeah, it's a little less, but let's just say it's 4 inches long. So it's a nice sized Batmobile, and I'll put it together with the other ones I reviewed so far. So we have the Michael Keaton Batmobile, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Let me see if I can fit these all in here. And there you go. Well, once you have them all together, it's a cool set, and that's what I was going for. Because I always loved the Batmobiles, because all the designs are different, but there's something similar about them, and you could see by looking at all of them, they all keep something from their predecessors. And the Batman v Superman, you could tell it has a mixture of, what do I call it? Futuristic, the tumbler. It's realistic. It has a lot of moving parts and flaps. And this kept that. But it also kept parts from these. And let's just take the Michael Keaton one and look at it real quick. You can see they look totally different, but there are similarities. You have the wings, and even though these are this way and this one curves in, they do look similar, and I don't know if you guys could see that like I can, but you got the cockpit, the long part in the front, and I don't know. I just think they all share something. It's like all the designers wanted to keep something from the past model that makes people go, oh yeah, that looks similar. It's different, but it's still a Batmobile, and I think all these capture that. So that does it for my review of the Batman v Superman Hot Wheels 150 scale Batmobile. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.